most times the good girls are being categorized in quotes, the church girls. Most times you see people saying, if you want to marry a good girl, go to church and all the rest of them. Yes, I'm a Christian, I'm a believer, I'm a church girl. But amidst all this, I've come to see that there are some reasons why good girls remain single. And one of the reasons why good girls remain single is or are lack of self-improvement. Most times when you engage some girls, some good girls in quotes, into conversations, you see that most of them have nothing to give. You see that maybe you engage them into sharing maybe some business ideas, some maybe social life, talking about maybe politics for some people. You'll see them, they'll just be done. You see that maybe something is happening, you want them to put in an idea. What do you think about this? Or maybe give your own contribution. Babe, something like this is happening. Look at. What do you think? What's your own opinion? They'll just be like, man, I don't know about all those things. They won't contribute. But talk about the recent prayer point. Talk about the recent crusade ground. Talk about this. They are in there. What they know is just about church activities. I'm not trying to say being spiritual is wrong. I'm not trying to say that having fellowship, trying to grow yourself in God is wrong. It is a very good, as in, is one of the first thing you can do for yourself. Having a good relationship with God. That is the best thing that you can do for yourself. But after that, you have to improve yourself. Because even the Bible said, my people perish because of lack of what? Wisdom. So being a church girl, being a good girl is not enough. You have to improve yourself. If you are not educated, maybe you didn't attend school, you can learn a handwork. You can, even in the midst of learning, try to be social, try to socialize, know a little about everything. Most times when a guy engages you, maybe you are asked for a date, the guy raises a topic, you have nothing to contribute. All you are talking about is the crusade we have about this, the crusade, that's just what you know about. But bring about finance, bring about business ideas. Maybe the guy might be telling you about a business idea, maybe the business is flopping or something is wrong or whatever. You just be, the only idea you give the guy is just to pray about it. Prayer is very, very good. That is the basic thing in life. Number one thing you can do for yourself is to be a Christian girl. But you have to improve yourself. Get a skill. Go to school. Study one thing or the other. If you say, okay, you are not this type that want, not everybody will be a graduate. If you feel that you cannot do what is in it, get into business. Learn a skill. Start up something for yourself. Read. Just be versed. I didn't say you should know everything, but have an idea of everything happening around. Most times, our phone is there. You can browse what is happening, this and that. Have an idea so that if something should come out, you will have a little thing to contribute. No man wants to marry a dog girl. Believe me. Guys, the second point is lack of packaging sense. Most girls in the quest of spirituality, they lose their feminine look. Believe me, no man wants to marry another man. Having this feminine look attracts men to women. And that is the difference. She's a girl and I'm a boy. Because of what? There is this difference. A girl should look like a girl, while a boy should look like a boy. You see most girls, a very young girl, most time when you see them, you feel that they are married. You feel like, this one is married and has children. Because of what? How they are looking. Most times you will not be like, that girl, is the girl not married? You're not there, the girl is not married. Why do you feel? You as a lady, you feel that she's married because of what? The way she dresses. So there is nothing wrong with dressing well. You don't need designers. You don't need all these expensive clothes for you to look good. You can still go to Okereka, buy the cheap ones, wash them, iron them, dress well. Just match it very well. You know, back then in church, most times when they see you, maybe you make up, you apply some maybe earring, whatever, they will just see you like she's trying to be worldly. You're no longer a good girl because you are trying to look good. And most times you see brothers in the church going outside to marry another girl and bring into the church. And you'll just be like, ah, brother this went outside and married. Why we have so many single ladies here in church? Brother has been looking at the single ladies to turn to have a feminine look, to look good at least. When he's working with the wife, he will be proud of, ah, this is my wife. Most of we girls, we don't do that. We forget about our look. We are no longer interested the way we look. It's very, very bad. Put on a nice perfume, put on good makeup. It doesn't have to be shouty. I myself, I don't even like all these shouty makeups or what. Make your hair. You mustn't buy all these expensive things to look good. There are still small things that you will wear and you will look good. Believe me, most men don't even know how much or how expensive some things are. You don't need to wear bone straight till you look good. You can still buy small ones, put it on and look good. So most times, we church girls, we good girls, we don't take care of our looks, and it affects us negatively. Believe me. Let's forget about this beauty is skin deep, character matters. Yes, of a truth, beauty is skin deep. What matters is character. But in the quest of developing your character, you have to look good. Most times there are some women of God, there are some pastors' wives that once I see them like this, I'll just be like, I'll be happy. I'm not the one, but I'll be happy with them. And with that, you will see them preaching to someone, and the person will do what? Listen. You that is dressing like Mweke and all the rest of them just because you want to be. Have you looked up to some people, some ladies that are worshiping God? You see some women that God is using. You still see them dressing good. I'm not talking about indecent dressing. I'm talking about dressing decently and moderately. Dress like a young girl. Dress like a young girl. By so doing, you can attract a young guy. You can attract even someone, and the person will recommend you to someone else. You can even attract your fellow lady. Yes. You can, this girl look good. From there, sister, can I know you? Sister, please, are you into a relationship? Sister, this, sister. From that, you'll be connected to someone that will marry you. But once you keep dressing like, what I don't know, my dear, the chances are less. That leads to the third point. Guys, the next point is high standard. Because you kept yourself, because you're a good girl, because you know God, because you feel that you're a virtuous woman, doesn't mean you should keep a very high standard. I'm not trying to say keeping a standard is bad. See, as a young girl, you have to have your standard. But what I'm trying to say is keep a realistic standard. Most times, when we are young, I'm still young, before marriage, you'll be like, I want to marry a God-fearing man. I want to marry someone that is tall. I want to marry someone that is handsome. I want to marry someone that is rich. I want to marry someone that is educated. I want to marry someone that has a good fashion sense. I want to marry someone that knows how to treat a girl. I want to marry someone that at least stands for me and not the rest of them. All these things, you want it just in a man. Believe me, it's only Christ that will have all these things together. Nobody is perfect. Most times, once you set that goal, if a guy should come to you and he doesn't have all those characters or all those qualities, you'll be like, no. As a Christian girl, no, this is not what I prepared for. I prepared myself for this. I prepared myself for that. Sister, try and set a realistic goal. For me, I think the most important thing is to get married to a God-fearing man, get married to a hard-working man, get married to a responsible man, get married to someone that is family-oriented, is being responsible. Those things now, dressing good, looking good, those ones can be secondary. Yes, I'm not trying to say those things are bad, but you cannot get 100%. Even you as a girl, do you have 100% of all those things? Something will be missing. So try and bring it to normal. Stop setting that high this thing because of you feel that you're a good girl. So this should be your reward for being a good girl. Maybe that brother is not even rich. Or how can me, a very good girl like me, a virtuous lady like me, marry maybe someone that is still starting, someone that doesn't have this, someone that... So please, what I'm trying to say in this aspect is set a realistic standard. Don't come and pack everything because Christ is perfect. You want a perfect man. There is no perfect man in this earth. Even you as a girl, you are not perfect. So set a realistic goal. It matters a lot. Most times, little things is what will hold you down from getting married. Maybe brother A will come. You will now look at, no, she doesn't dress well. Brother B will come. No, that one, nah, there is a way. Look at the teeth somehow. Brother C will come. You will just be like, no, this one is not done now. Brother D will come. You will now look at all the qualities you've set. One thing is missing. This one doesn't dress well. No, set a realistic goal. For me, what matters is, number one is a God-fearing man, a responsible man, a hard-working man. See, if you marry a hard-working man, you will never be hungry in this life. At least you will know that this person is trying. Maybe he will not bring down heaven and earth for you, but you will know that you won't say, you are dying of hunger because of what? You married a hardworking man. So setting a realistic goal is very, very important. So the last point is lack of Ross girls mentality. Yes. And someone will be like, Kamsi, what do you mean lack of Ross girls mentality? I've come to realize that these Ross girls, they know more about men. Yes, they know more about men. And will I say they browse it or what? I don't know how they do it, but they know more about men. They know what men want. They know what is a priority for a man. You see that most times, you will see that even in marriages, you will see that most girls and most men still run to their side chicks. Just because of what? A Ross girl knows that respect is what a man wants most. A Ross girl knows when to talk to a man and when not to talk to a man. They know that even when the man is, would I say, has so many burdens and all the rest of them, they know how to calm a man down. But most times, because we are good girls, we want men to calm us down. We want men to do some certain things to us. We don't really, will I say, we don't really understand men. We don't really want to understand them. We want them to understand us because of what? We feel that we are good girls and that should be the reward of what we get. So, lack of Ross girls mentality, why I put it is just because Ross girls understand men. I don't know what they do to them, I must tell you, but one thing I know is they respect them. They give them listening ears. Sometimes when you are talking to you, you don't even want to listen. You want them to only listen to you. Those times it brings problems. So guys, this is the last point I have for the reason why most good girls remain single. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave your own idea in the comment section. What do you think is the reason why most good girls are still single? Thank you all for listening and thank you for watching. See you all in my next video.